Welcome back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Seattle trailing here.
Pass to Horston.
And it's off from three-point range.
And here are the Lynx now. What a run in the playoffs last year for Minnesota, led by Nafisa Collier.
Yeah, getting to her first WNBA finals was a huge deal. Collier averaged 23-9 in those 12 playoff games, coming so close to winning her first title.
Off the inbound pass.
Miles, no good.
Knocked away. Here's Collier. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Great to see her score inside. Collier is an all-around forward, capable of scoring in a variety of ways, including in the paint.
And the call will be against Miles.
That's her first foul.
Team foul.
Stolen by Miles.
Coffee outside.
Miles.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Coffee. And the Storm miss again.
Now here's Miles.
Johnson defending. Right at the free throw line. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Love Collier's discipline on offense. Looks for a shot she likes and dedicates to it.
Now Heidemann. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
And that one's good. Horston.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Seattle foul. Natisha Heidemann. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Miles. Yes, it's good.
And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. Good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half.
Pass to Horston.
Here's Maglador. And she banks in the layup.
Really nice pass from Horston, showing some playmaking.
Here's Miles.
14 points for her.
When you talk about the history of this great league, Minnesota went on one of the most dominant runs ever.
From 2011 to 2017, the Lynx went to 6 finals in 7 seasons, capturing 3 titles. With how hard it is to win the W and the amount of parity we have in the league right now, I'm not sure we're going to see something like that again anytime soon.
And a miss there on the triple. Here's Seattle. 9-point game. Johnson can't get it to go.
Here's Miles.
The 3 ball.
The rebound by Malunga.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
All right, put your thinking caps on, fellas. I know that's hard work for you, but who is the smartest player in the league?
Yeah, I agree, Blake. I don't even know if I have a thinking cap. But I'll go with Nneka Ogwumike. I mean, she's reinvented her game and is constantly evolving.
Yeah, when you watch Nneka play, you see how she outthinks her opponent. Plus, she's done an outstanding job as the head of the Players Union.
Here's Miles. And she can't bank that one in.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
Heidemann. McBride covering. To the wing, right side.
Pass to Horston.
Minnesota grabs the miss. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Screen by Coffee.
Now here's Miles.
From outside, off the mark. Here's Heidemann. She's guarded by Williams. Johnson outside. Pass to Magbagor. 6 on the shot clock. And the Storm miss again. The Lynx with the lead. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Kayla McBride. Back to Miles. To stop the drought. And the Lynx miss again. Here's Heidemann. And that's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the third. Lynx ahead, leading by 8. And we're coming back right after this break to get the fourth quarter. Hello, and thanks for joining us again. The fourth quarter of play should begin in moments. Miles with it. Shoots the 3, and she's good on the 3 ball.
Guarding her in the perimeter might not be a priority for them right now, but it will be if she keeps hitting those.
Here's Heidemann. She's guarded by Williams. And the shot is good.
An inside first player. Jordan Horston has a little throwback in her game.
Outside Miles. Ezzy Magbagor, get that shot out of here. Here's Horston. It's the layup after the sweet pump fake freezes the D.
Well, once Horston gets some momentum going towards the rim, she's tough to stop.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Pass to Collier. Miles. The rebound by Malunga.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
Shoots a 3. The putback. Heidemann. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot, and we'll go to the line. And the first one at the line is good. In the draft, the Seattle Storm took Dominique Malunga with the second pick.
It was their highest pick since 2016 when they took someone by the name of, I think, Brianna Stewart. That's her name? First overall? Yeah, that's it. That one worked out. Storm got the 6'6" Malunga, an incredible prospect from France. She's got such a bright future.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Outside Miles. The leaner. And again, no good by Minnesota. The Storm trail. Inside. Malunga, good.
Well, when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to do it and get back into this game.
And it was their defense, just as much as their offense, that served as the catalyst and allowed them to put this run together.
What a display. Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Here's Heidemann. She's guarded by Williams. And that one's good. Heidemann.
Well, you've got to love this energy right now. They got hot right when they absolutely had to.
Yeah, and now their only goal is to stay hot. Not much time left to complete this comeback. They've got to get it done now.
Looking to end her cold spell. Count the basket.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the call will be against Miles. That is her third foul so far. Pass to Horston. It's hauled in by the Lynx. Outside Miles. Johnson pulls it in.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
It's Ezzy Magbagor, high post. They double her with Collier. Here's Malunga. It's good. And the assist that time from Ezzy Magbagor.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Now here's
Here's Miles.
Count it! Seattle with the ball.
On the wing, Jordan Horson.
Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Williams.
That shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make a comeback.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Miles.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Magvagor. The shot, no good.
Outside Miles.
The shot. Johnson pulls it in. Here's Heidemann. Misses and close. So it's a narrow victory for the Lynx, pulling it out for the W. And they didn't make it easy on themselves for their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
You know, there were some times that momentum shifted either way.
White headband, red headband. I think I would match mine.
This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz
Right.
and
Come on.
Brian.
Been practicing all motherfucking week for a day and a half for this. Come on. Y'all shit together, bitch. Find it, bitch. Got a dig in, bro. I hope I shot like smooth, bro. I need OT shit.
Wnba, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. A look now at the starting line.
0-0 numbers hard. Find out if I hoop. Hey. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think so.
Lineups for both teams.
Well, with a new Toronto team coming in 2026 and more international players getting drafted, the WNBA's global reach is growing.
When you look at upcoming draft classes, that will be reflected more so with the international players coming in and some of the recent high draft picks we've had from outside the United States.
Yeah, and it mirrors basketball continuing to grow on the international stage. So I'm excited to see the best players in the world playing right here in the WNBA.
Off the mark there with the three. Now here's Carter. Defense right on her. Wilson outside. And the three ball is good.
A three-pointer is certainly not a huge part of Wilson's game, but if you give Asia a look, she can knock down those trays.
Here's Diggins.
Drops in the layup for two.
Yeah, that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of her ability from scoring.
And the Aces selecting Asia Wilson with the first pick back in the 2018 draft. That was a franchise-changing moment.
Absolutely. Wilson has now won a few MVPs and multiple titles with the Aces, proving that when you add a generational player like Asia, it can change everything.
Here's Diggins.
Here's Jackson. Up again.
Stevens. Cardoso can't get it to go.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity she fails to convert very often.
Pass to Gray. Here's Bell. Wilson outside. Clock at 4. Over Jackson. And no good trying to use the glass.
Here's Diggins.
Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
No mistake on that one. Good work all around.
Gray up top. She's guarded by Stevens. Pass to Wilson. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
First team foul.
Love how tenacious Wilson is, just daring defenders to foul her on the way up.
And during her 2024 MVP season, Asia Wilson set a new WNBA scoring record.
Yeah, she became the first player to score 1,000 points in a single season. Wilson averaged just about 27 points per game. Just unreal.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
Offensive board.
Jackson outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Wilson left side. The shake, and she lays it in.
When Wilson gets the rock down low, it's almost automatic. So effective close in.
Pass to Cardoso.
Diggins.
Gray defending.
Here's Diggins.
Over Gray.
The shot by Diggins, no good.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Now here's Wilson. She's got 8.
Sheldon outside.
Baseline try. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Now here's Wilson. He's guarded closely. And it's Gray missing. Chicago trailing here. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Diggins. It's over Carter.
And the basket by Diggins.
Wilson outside. And she banks in the layup.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the defense couldn't collect it.
Here's Jackson. And that does it for the first quarter. Aces ahead, leading by 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return. Now the second quarter. We're getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
Not much room to operate on this one. A very tough D through 1.
You know, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
First team foul.
Outside Stevens. Here's Cardoso. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing her first attempt.
A good decision maker with a strong feel for the game. Stevens can spot open teammates whenever she's out on the court.
A familiar face rejoining the Sky, point guard Courtney Vandersloot.
The league's all-time leader in assists per game, Vandersloot spent her first 12 seasons in Chicago, spent the last 2 years in New York, winning the title in 2024. She's back in the Windy City, running the show this year.
Here's Bell. Desiree Stevens with the block.
Because of Stevens' competitive drive, she doesn't want to allow any easy buckets.
Yep, that goes.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
The Aces with the lead. Wilson sets a screen. To the right side. Now here's Carter. Defense is right there. 4 on the shot clock. Wilson with the bucket.
Stepping up with the shot clock winding down. Wilson's good for at least a few dramatic plays every night.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And once again off the mark by Chicago. Out to the right wing. Pass to Bell. Wilson. It's over Cardoso. And as the shot clock expires, 24-second violation. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Sheldon misses.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Here's Young.
And with an eye to the future, how do you guys like the direction of the game?
Oh, I love it. Every year we're seeing more and more skilled players. And as an added bonus, the pace keeps getting faster.
No doubt. We're in the golden age of the W. The level of play is incredible, and it just keeps on getting better.
Yeah, just an elegant offensive weapon. Wilson has way too many go-to moves to count. Defenses have a hard time keeping up with her.
Pass to Sheldon.
Out of bounds, it'll be Aces ball. And the Aces with possession. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And that one's good. Wilson.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Here's
There's Diggins. Gray defending. And the basket by Diggins.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
After missing the 2023 season on maternity leave, it's great to have Skylar Diggins back in action.
No doubt. One of the most dynamic guards the league has ever seen. Diggins didn't miss a beat, averaging 15 points and 6 assists last year. Into her mid-30s, she's still got it.
J.C. Sheldon driving in, and she uses the glass on the layup. The dive for the ball.
Stolen by Sheldon. Pass to Diggins. Back to Cardoso. Sheldon.
The baseline, Jay off the mark.
Jackie Young on the wing.
Looking for her first basket still in this one. Wilson outside. Fires from 18, and that's good. Off the glass that time.
Coaches love a solid shooter like Wilson, a player you can rely on to get production from.
Diggins.
Banked in off the glass. And it's the Aces with the ball. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The second chance effort. It's hauled in by the Aces. Out to Gray. From outside the arc. Stevens grabs the board.
Cardoso inside.
Makes it off the glass. Here's Gray. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The Aces on top, up by 3. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Start of the third quarter here after a closely contested first half. And you know, Asia Wilson has been really making it happen.
Her play in the first half was very disciplined, very efficient. Her shot selection was consistently excellent.
That's right. And whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, she's taking only what the defense is giving her and not trying to do too much. On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown. You love her presence on this team as a scorer. It has a calming effect for them. She's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Jackson with the ball. Guarded now by Carter. Pass to Stevens. 6 to shoot. Rebound by the Aces.
Well, when you think about the best organization in the W, Las Vegas has to be near the top of the list.
I mean, no team has won more over the last 5 years, but also no one has invested more with their own dedicated practice facility, improved arena as well. The Aces are very serious about winning.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Here's Sheldon. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
The Aces with the lead.
Wilson left side. Over Stevens. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. And it's the Sky ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
Jackson outside.
Stolen by Chelsea Gray. Here's Wilson. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Center might be Wilson's normal position, but Asia can really move.
Here's Diggins.
Gray defending. Stevens in the post. Here's Diggins. It's hauled in by Chelsea Gray. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And Azrae Stevens picks up the foul. That is her first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Wilson, right side. Pass to Carter. The three ball. Nailed from three-point land.
She might not have the long-range ability of some other players in this league, but she'll knock down open ones like that.
Outside Stevens. Here's Sheldon. Soft touch off the glass.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
And when you watch Azurá Stevens, what is it that stands out to you?
Well, she's 6'6" to start and excellent at blocking shots, but she's also a very good three-point shooter. So with that length, shooting, and rim protection, Stevens kind of gives you a little bit of everything.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good possession resulting in the easy one down low.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Wilson. Baseline J on the way. Chicago with the rebound.
Jackson outside.
The three.
Sheldon misses.
Wilson with it. 24 points for her. Gray inside. Outside Young. There's the three. Jackson pulls it in. It's stolen by Jackie Young. To the inside. Wilson. Outside Carter. Back to Wilson.
Over Jackson.
And another miss by Las Vegas. The Sky Trail.
Here's Diggins.
Sinks that one from the post. Here's Las Vegas. They've led by as much as 10. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Gray. And it's blocked.
On the wing, J.C. Sheldon.
She's guarded by Wilson.
Pass to Cardoso. Jackson outside. Diggins.
For the tie. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we have just finished the third quarter and a tight game we've got. The Aces on top. Up. And welcome back as we get rolling once more. Fourth quarter right ahead and what'll be a very well-contested game. And here are the Aces now. 2-point game. Releases from 15. Young's shot is off. On offense, here are the Sky. Kia Jackson, here we go. And she hits it to tie up the game.
Her performance has been so important to them, as dependable as ever, guys.
Here's Wilson. Crafty move. And she sinks the layup.
I'd say you're fooling yourself if you think Wilson's afraid of a little contact, because she'll go up against anybody.
Puts it up from 12.
Shot by Diggins, no good.
The inside a little too congested for her to get her usual touch on that shot.
Here's Wilson. No good there with the step back J.
They didn't give her any breathing room to take that shot, and that's exactly what they should be doing.
And it's Carrington missing.
Now here's Carter. The right on her. With the shot, rejected by Azurá Stevens. Clock is at 3. Double team on Asia Wilson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get it off in time.
Those types of mistakes are magnified when it's a tight game like this.
And we made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter.
Pass to Diggins. Stevens.
Kirsten Bell. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Stevens. Wilson pulls it down. And here are the Aces now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Not only has Asia Wilson won MVP awards, she also has multiple Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
Yeah, the key there, Blake, is plural. I mean, she's got a bunch of them. And so when we watch Wilson, we are no doubt watching the best two-way player in the game. Plus, you think she's out of that three-point shot as well a couple of years ago. The other question with Asia Wilson is, what can she do?
And the basket is good.
Nice find from Young. Her 6 feet height helps her get clean passes off, gives her a great view of the court as well.
Pass to Cardoso. Carrington. There's the triple. Connects from three-point range.
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
Stolen. Pass break Chicago. And foul called as she misses.
Yeah, and one of the buzzwords that you hear about Carrington is aggression. She brings a very aggressive mindset every time she steps on the floor.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Aces with the lead. Pass to Gray. Wilson. She's guarded by Stevens. Back to Gray. Bell. Jackie Young from outside. Stevens grabs the board. Now here's Carrington. Gray defending. And Asia Wilson with the block. Down low. Fader on the way. The bank shot, no good. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
Here's Diggins.
Gray defending to tie it up.
And the basket by Carrington.
Big time bucket at a big time moment. Carrington showing some serious nerve in a pressure situation.
And so it looks like the Aces will retain possession here. Now here's Young. Pass to Wilson. And it falls!
What a bucket by Wilson. Refuses to let the high-stake shaker and sinks it.
Here's Diggins.
Gray defending. And here are the Aces now. They've led by as much as 10. Now Young. Pass to Wilson. And stolen by Stevens.
And here's Cardoso. Jackson, guarded by Jackson.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Yes!
Not surprised to see Wilson score the big-time bucket. She has an assortment of moves to throw at defenders.
Pass to Diggins.
It's good! Wow! What a shot! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there. Back to Young. Here's Wilson. Oh, it's off the mark, and we're going to overtime. Regulation has ended, and we are headed to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And what great competition we are seeing tonight. After 4 quarters, a stalemate, and we will now see how these next few minutes of basketball pans out.
A league loaded with shooters. Does one stand out to you as the best?
That's a hard question to answer, but I really like the lefty, Kelsey Mitchell. Just about 40% for her career on major volume from beyond the arc.
Well, I think I'm going to have to go with Marina Mabry. You know, she takes a ton of threes, but despite the high volume, she still shoots it at a high clip.
It's stolen by Jackie Young. And she drops it in from the low post.
Well, you look at Young, she's strong, a bigger guard, and that helps her down low.
Sky trail. Ball's knocked loose. And they're pushing it up. Wilson outside. The rebound by the Sky.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line.
It's so tough to match up against Stevens inside. With her size and touch, there's no easy way to defend her.
2 minutes remaining.
Jackson with the steal.
4 quarters, not enough. We're just over a minute into OT now. Pass to Stevens to take the lead. Oh, they take the lead.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Takes a step back. Here's Wilson. It's deflected.
Here's Diggins.
Carter with the rebound. The ace is trailing. Kicks it out to Wilson for 3. Stevens grabs the board.
Pass to Diggins.
Harrington. Over Lloyd.
And it's Carrington missing.
Out to the left wing. Here's Gray. It's good.
Big bucket in a big situation. These kinds of plays come second nature to Gray.
Here's Diggins.
Gray defending.
On the wing, Rakia Jackson.
Outside Stevens. 5 on the clock. Here's Carrington. It's good.
I like seeing Carrington pull up from here, showing just how impactful she can be on offense.
To the middle. Here's Wilson. Sinks it.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Boy, I'm not sure what that was about. Talk about a brain cramp.
That's just completely out of left field. She lost all sense of the time and the situation.
Pass to Carter. Back to Wilson. Off target at the rim. Timeout called the Sky.
It's come down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to catch the ball, make a quick pass, and get it airborne.
Got the intentional foul. And that hurts as she doesn't get the first one to fall. Really trying to focus now on the second. And she can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. So it's the Aces taking the W in a close game. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride, boys.
Here with Tim Swartz. And Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
Hope you guys brought your seatbelts. These teams fly up and down the floor.
I'm strapped in. I'm locked in. I'm ready to go. This is a matchup I've been looking forward to. I love these fast-paced ones.
Yeah, me too. But the big question is, who can slow the other one down? I also think dictating the pace is going to be key right here.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. So the Lynx now. Pass to Williams. Collier shoots over Beckers. The shot by Collier, no good. And stolen by Uhas. And stolen by Smith. Now here's Segrist. Three-pointer Beckers. And that's collected by Kayla McBride.
We've all known the name Paige Beckers well before the 2025 draft. She's used to the spotlight.
No doubt. I mean, she's been a name in basketball for a long time. She was the #1 recruit out of high school, then in college. As a freshman, the National Player of the Year. Obviously, huge expectations for her here in the W, but Paige Beckers is used to that.
The line for Minnesota, Wnba.
And she can't hit the second.
No doubt, when it comes to Minnesota, Nafisa Collier is the leader of this team.
I mean, she's someone you expect to put up 20, 10, and 5 anytime she's out there. She's been a Defensive Player of the Year. Collier, she sets the tone for the Lynx.
And the Lynx miss again.
You don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
Here's Fudd, guarded by Uhas.
And the shot goes in.
Nice little way to get on the board.
And just like that, the first lead is theirs.
Outside Miles.
Score the basket. Nice shot after missing her first attempt.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Arike Ogunbowale drives in.
And just an incredible player. Arike Ogunbowale has a unique style as well.
Yeah, you know, she's 5'9", but she does more damage down low. Wants to attack, not settle. Arike just so strong, too.
And, fellas, we were talking about this. One great thing about Ogunbowale, her durability.
He rarely misses games. Led the league a couple times in minutes played. And then amongst active players, Ogunbowale leads in minutes played per game.
Here's Fudd, guarded by Uhas.
Smith outside. Ogunbowale comes out of the gate empty.
Outside Miles.
There's a screen by McBride. The three. Good on the three-point shot.
With the smooth touch from outside, McBride's versatility leaves defenses pretty vulnerable.
Outside Miles.
The kick out to McBride. No good on the three. Dallas trailing here.
Pass to Beckers. Segrist gets the bucket.
no matter who starts the break, she's usually the one who finishes it.
And I love watching her just attack the rim at full speed like that.
And the call will be against Miles.
That is her first foul of the game. Lynx on D.
She was just waiting for her chance to make a play, and when that pass was made, she jumped on it. Fantastic steal. That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Wnba, no good.
But he got away with a major lapse there.
Pass to McBride. It's good. The assist that time from Courtney Williams.
Catalyst of the team, McBride is dependent on for buckets, and I'll tell you, she usually delivers.
Here's Segrist. Here's Beckers. Fires from the wing. The Wings with another miss. The Lynx with the lead. And it's blocked by Wnba. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. Oh, the defensive effort there a bit too much as the officials will send her to the line to shoot free throws.
When the Wings won the 2025 draft lottery, there was no doubt about who they'd be taking.
No, zero. It was always going to be Paige Beckers, a franchise-changing talent. Beckers brings tons of fanfare, and she's expected to make a major, immediate impact.
Three-pointer Beckers. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Left side, Segrist. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Beckers. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Great communication between teammates there.
Now Miles. She has 6. Collier right side. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
Well, that's one way she can finish, but far from the only way. She's got all types of tricks up her sleeve.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Lynx on top, up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the... And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter going. And from what we've seen from the Lynx, what's your take so far?
A lot of tough D by them so far. It's been a difference maker.
Nothing has gone up uncontested for the most part, and look, that's why they've had success.
Here's Wnba. Wnba with another miss. Here's Miles. Not wasting any time in taking the shot and hitting it.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
And a 2024 Defensive Player of the Year, Nafisa Collier.
And what's great about her winning the award, Collier does her defense with positioning and reading the game. At 6'1", she's got unique traits for a DPOY.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. From the top of the key,
Miles, no good.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make them pay.
Paige Beckers from outside.
there it is. Her second make of this game. She's missed 5.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Miles, no good.
Outside Sims. Pass to Beckers. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
Oh, this franchise is absolutely thrilled to have Paige Beckers. But talk about what makes her such a great young player.
Well, Paige is a bucket, right? Highly skilled, and you expect that she'll run the offense and be the focal point. Plus, she's got sneaky length at 6 feet.
Yuha sets the screen.
Shot from the wing.
Miles, no good.
They've got the opportunity to get back the lead.
They've been waiting for this chance.
Beckers outside.
Second shot opportunity. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
A player who can get creative offensively. Let's just say Smith knows what to do inside.
And the call will be against Miles.
That's foul number 2 for her.
Way to get there first and absorb the contact.
Yeah, clearly no flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Wnba. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Well, this recent era of WNBA hoops has been one defined by super teams.
Yeah, and those super teams generated an enormous amount of interest, which has really helped push the league forward.
And look, I think expansion is going to spread out some of that talent, which means we might be entering a new era, one that's characterized by parity.
Dallas in the lead. Pass to Shepard. Count that one.
With the perfect physical frame for interior scoring, Shepard can sure do some damage down low.
Courtney Williams for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
That's terrific use of the bounce pass.
To the right side. Odyssey Sims for 3. Rebounded by Napisa Collier.
What an incredible run by the Lynx to the 2024 WNBA Finals.
Winning a clutch Game 5 against Connecticut in the semifinals and taking the liberty to 5 in the finals. That deciding game went to overtime, and the Lynx were pretty much one play away from winning it all.
Last shot by Collier, no good. So it's Dallas now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
And the call will be against Miles.
That will get her 4th foul of the game. And just over 3.5 minutes played in this second quarter. Sims, McBride covering. Smith left side, and stolen by Uhas. Wnba with the steal. Here's Beckers. Finished off the break.
Excellent pass to cap that break with an uncontested bucket.
The Lynx trailing. Pass to Collier. And the Lynx miss again. Outside of Wnba. And she makes that one.
Yeah, that probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but nice work getting it to fall.
The kick out to Williams. Collier outside. Pass to Uhas. Oh, and it's blocked by Alana Smith. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Lynx able to keep the ball here. Uhas. She's guarded by Shepard. Collier. Soft touch off the glass.
Inside, Collier can be so consistent, and her talents as a shooter make it look easy.
Here's Smith. Rebounded by McBride. To the middle. Here's Collier. And she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And look how well she led her in there with that pass.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. It's the Wings. They lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Welcome back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
And what a game we're watching from Beckers.
It's amazing to watch. She spoils us with her performances game in, game out. And so far, another big scoring night for her.
And oftentimes when she puts up that many points in the first half, she follows it up with an even better second half. So we'll see if that happens again here.
Outside Miles.
Takes the 3. Drops in the tray.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Paige Deckers from outside.
And the Lynx pushing it up now for the lead.
Out to Miles.
Just 5 to shoot.
Shoots over Beckers.
This one for 3. Cans it from downtown.
Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for her.
Beckers is doubled.
Wnba tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good.
Miles left side. Pass to Juhas. Juhas sets the screen.
McBride misses. The Wings trail.
And going forward, do you guys think the Wings have the best backcourt in the WNBA?
No doubt. They just might, guys. This is the brightest guard pairing in the league. We got the first overall pick in Paige Beckers as a generational talent. Then you're going to throw in former scoring champ Arike Wnba. I mean, how do you stop that duo?
Miles with it. Shepard's there. And a nice shot by Miles.
If she gets even an inch of space, she will make an opponent look very beatable.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to gain some momentum.
And it's Sims missing. Jacks up a 3. There's another one to add to her total. Shooting 7 for 15.
And the ball movement by Williams. Excellent at finding her teammates in spots where they can score.
Outside Sims. To stop the drought. The putback.
Smith.
And she drops in the layup off glass.
A tenacious rebounder. Smith's able to do that because of her height and heart.
And the call will be against Miles.
That's her 5th foul.
Great play to sacrifice her body, take the charge, giving up her body for the team.
And really a heads-up play as well. Reads the play nicely and gets in the perfect position.
And it's Sims missing.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
The shot is good. Beckers making the play.
Uh-oh, Sims answering that last 3 with an assertive shot. Not letting the opposing team own the arc.
Here's Miles. Off the mark there with the 3. So it's Dallas now. And stolen by Kayla McBride.
Outside Miles.
To the paint. And the basket by McBride.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Inside, Sims. That one wide left. And they can go 2 for 1.
Most importantly, play it smart.
Miles, no good.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Paige Beckers from outside.
Drains it from beyond the arc. The Lynx with the lead. Collier outside.
Back to Miles.
The rebound by the Wings.
On the wing, Paige Beckers.
With 1 on the clock. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job.
3/4 of play and a close game here. The Lynx on top. They lead by a bucket. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. Right outside. Pass Collier. Can't connect from the right block. Dallas with the ball.
2-point game. Wnba with it. Miles picks her up.
On the drive, Wnba can be so sudden. She cuts right through the defense.
Out to the wing.
Back to Miles. Shoots over Beckers. Miles, no good.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
And Odyssey Sims, here we go. Smith outside. Pass to Sims. Back to Smith to take the lead.
Offensive rebound.
Shepard can't get it to go. Now the Lynx with it. Moving it up. Here's Williams. And she makes good on the layup.
What a smooth finish.
And that's why they always love seeing her on the end of those breaks.
Beckers outside.
From 11 feet away. Second chance shot. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Right when you thought that shot was leaving her hands, she reinvented it.
Collier outside.
Back to Miles.
Banked in off the glass.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Right side Sims. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A notable finisher around the rim. Sims doesn't want any weak spots in her game, and I admire that.
Here's Miles. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Pass to Sims. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Pass to Beckers.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Sometimes the intensity of a close game can lead to bonehead plays like that one, guys.
Dallas calls timeout.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It looked good here too. I'm going to stop you.
Pass to Williams.
Collier.
Guarded now by Wnba. And again, no good by Minnesota. Now here is Sims. McBride covering. Outside of Wnba.
And here's Beckers.
Over Miles. To take the lead. Shepard, good.
Plays with such a strong motor. Shepard is more than comfortable in the game's crucial moments.
Pass to McBride. Lots of room. Good. Nothing but net.
The vocal and emotional leader of the team. McBride's squad is in good hands when she has the basketball.
And there's the foul. It's going to go on Uhas.
That'll be her second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Beckers right side. Beckers is doubled.
Smith outside. Wnba. 5-on-3 break. Fires the three. Can't hit that one. Dallas with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And she's going to get whistled for the foul. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
I don't see the reasoning as well. I mean, yeah, I don't know what she was thinking out there. Just out of touch with the game situation, I'm guessing. I don't know.
Let's kick out to McBride.
Outside Miles. Pass to Uhas.
To the inside. Here's McBride. Oh, and it's blocked by Alana Smith. Here's Wnba. Oh, it falls! No way!
That is who you want taking the big shot. Enrique Wnba has that it factor, wants the rock in pressure spots.
Ready to step up at any given moment. You just won't see McBride back down in a clutch situation.
Man, that was so clutch. Now they really need a defensive stand.
Now here's Miles.
Down low and stolen by Smith. And so it's Dallas who's straight by with the win. And they break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
This is a win they should take a ton of pride in. They battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. Our starting lineups, a look at the matchups here, and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams.
Go. So the Tempo win the tip.
Pass to Fagbenle. Out to the wing.
Now here's Alaman. Marina Mabry draws the double.
Sykes. 4 on the clock. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Her positioning near the hoop is always so good. Terrific job to tip that one back in.
Marina Mabry on the wing.
The 17-footer.
Rebounded by Portland. In terms of basketball-rich areas, Brian, Portland is near the top of the list.
Well, it's such a hotbed for the sports. I mean, you got great young WNBA players like Haley Van Lith and Cameron Brink, who hail from Portland. So it's great to now have a team here.
They get it back. Now here's Carlton.
She's guarded by Alaman.
And another miss by Portland.
The 3 ball. Duchess grabs the miss. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. The 3 kept alive. She's guarded by Sykes. Tries again, and that's good for 2.
Well, they gave her some room, and she just stepped back and nailed the wide-open jumper.
Here's Mabry, and it's blocked.
It's stolen by Fagbenle.
Marina Mabry on the wing. It's good. She scores. That's her first basket after missing her first 2 attempts. 1 for 3. She's guarded by Sykes. Pass to Carlton. There's the triple. Buries it from 3-point range.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
Here's Sabali. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
Team foul.
Duchess picks one up.
This season, we have the Golden State Valkyries. And it's the first expansion team since Atlanta in the late 2000s.
Yeah, and soon the WNBA will expand to Canada with the Toronto Tempo starting play next year. Plus, you got the rebirth of the Portland franchise.
Okay, those are 2 basketball-crazed areas joining the fold. Personally, I'm really excited for the Seattle-Portland rivalry to be renewed.
Brittany Sykes for 3. Still looking for her first make after that miss. 0 for 2.
Mabry comes with the double team. Carlton on the wing.
Launches it. Gets that one to drop. That's her 3rd field goal in 8 attempts.
Great vision from the very unselfish Emily Engsler. She is really all about the team.
Passed on them off. That's in, and she found her range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
It's rebounded by Sabali.
Toronto in the lead.
And here's Fagbenle. Here's Alaman. That shot off the mark.
Portland with the ball.
And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
Now here's Alaman. Outside for Mabry.
And it's off from 3-point range. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Carlton on the wing.
It's in. Bucket number 4 for her, shooting at a 4 for 9 clip.
Here's the Tempo now.
They trail by 1.
Brittany Sykes for 3. Rebounded by Portland.
Here's Carlton. Got it off in time, but it's no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the... A close game here at the start of the second quarter of play.
And what do you guys think about Portland here in this one?
The work they've done here early on the glass, it's been very nice.
Yeah, they've definitely established a good low post presence.
And the tempo with possession here. And what a 2024 season it was for the Canadian Bridget Carleton. By far, her best in the W.
Finished top 3 in most improved player voting, tripling her scoring average from the year before. And her shooting is just absolutely elite. Carleton over 44% from deep in 2024. This has been a thriller. You can't say enough about the way these teams have battled each other.
All signs point to this thing going all the way down to the wire. I'd be shocked if it ended any other way, Tim.
I'd certainly take that, Brian.
Rice. Duchess grabs the miss.
Portland with the lead.
Pass to Carlton. And stolen by Sykes.
They grab their own miss. Rice. And the tempo, another 3.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. From deep. No luck on that one. Pass to McBuckets. Here's McBuckets. Takes the 3. That ball is off target, and that's her 3rd miss. She's made 2 shots from the field. And here's Enksler. Now here's Duchess. The steal. Down low. McBuckets. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Fed her teammate off the bounce there. That was a nice play.
Now here's Carlton.
He's covered closely. Puts up a 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
She is just bombing it today. How many more 3s are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
Rebounded by Portland.
Three minutes of action thus far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
We are so excited to have the Toronto Tempo in the WNBA, adding some international flavor.
Yeah, it's great to expand to Canada. This is the first WNBA team outside of the United States. Another barrier broken by this league.
He can't get that one.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well been. She really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly her defense that threw her off there.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Got a piece of it. Pass to Enksler. Carlton. Just 5 to shoot. From the corner. It's rebounded by McBuckets.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Sykes with the bucket.
Once inside, Sykes commits to the play. She'll work around contact if she has to.
Pass to Carlton. Let's go with a 3. She can't get that one to fall.
Well, I admire how the defense recognized how dangerous she is from out there and then immediately got right up on her.
Here's McBuckets. To the paint. Another shot. And the layup is good.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Here's Sykes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Even at 5'9", no fear from sight. She plays way bigger than her height. Tremendous heart.
Carleton gets the bucket.
Sykes, right side. Rice. And so we wrap up the first half.
The tempo on top.
They're up by 6. We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first 2 quarters.
You look at Carleton, and she's been playing really well.
Well, the threes have been falling for her at an incredible rate. That first half, absolutely ridiculous.
And here in the second, she's got to just keep taking them and keep making them. There is no reason for her to stop.
And it's Coleman with the foul.
Team foul.
That is her first foul of the game.
Lots of great players in this league, but guys, give me your favorites to watch.
Well, I got to go with the player everyone is coming out to see, Caitlin Clark. Her level of skill is just unreal.
Yeah, Clark hits 30-footers like they're nothing. In the next trip, she's throwing a bullet pass. She is so much fun to watch.
Way to work the ball in close to the hoop.
To the middle.
Carleton on the wing.
She's guarded by Sykes.
And that's out of bounds. Portland will retain possession.
Here's Enksler. Looking for her first basket still in this one. And stolen by McBuckets. Great pass to set up the land.
She put that lead pass on a platter for her.
Well, we've seen coaches ask 5'9" Brittany Sykes to be the one to jump opening tips, fellas. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, she's got great hops plus a crazy long wingspan. Those traits are also why she's, to me at least, the top defensive wing in the league.
Got her with the pump fake, just couldn't finish. Pass to Sykes. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one.
Portland with the ball.
It's a 10-point game.
Carleton on the wing.
From deep. It's rebounded by McBuckets.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Gustafson.
From 17 feet out, count the basket.
Here's the tempo now.
They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Out to the right wing. Inside. Sykes.
She's guarded by Enksler.
Pass to McBuckets.
And again, Toronto no good. Now here's Carleton.
She's guarded by Sykes. Can't hit from in close.
Toronto in the lead. Rice. She's guarded by Enksler.
Takes her. And the layup is up and in.
Her quickness and soft touch around the rim, it allows her to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in the arsenal.
Knocked loose and stolen by McBuckets. To the inside. The jump hook. McBuckets with the bucket.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and easy too.
Carleton on the wing.
Releases from the wing and drills it.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Rice, covered by Gustafson.
Sykes with the bucket.
Puts her awareness on full display. Sykes knew exactly how much time she had for the catch and shoot.
Carlton on the wing. The offensive rebound.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Sykes. That is her first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Pass to Duchess. And here's Enksler. 5 on the clock. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Rice.
From outside, off the mark.
Portland with the ball.
Down by 12.
Come on, watch the cutter.
Pass to Enksler for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, it's nice to see Enksler knock the triple down because when she does this, the floor really opens up.
Brittany Sykes attacking. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The third quarter comes to a close.
The tempo on top. The fourth.
Quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back.
And the tempo with possession here.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Beyond the arc.
Toronto grabs the miss.
Pass to McBuckets. They get a hand on it.
Stolen by Carlton.
Nails the wide open jump shot.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Now here is McBuckets. It's rebounded by Enksler.
Boy, I mean, that shot had no chance of going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places she could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
We've gone about 1.5 minutes into this fourth quarter. And we have an intentional foul there. Wish I could say why.
Yeah, that was a strange play. I'm not sure what came over her. I mean, if you ask me, it's just an odd time to foul.
Drills it from outside.
What are they thinking, leaving her with all that space out there? Don't they know that that's pretty much a layup for her?
The tray.
And again, Portland from deep.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Rice.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Duchess. From downtown, buries the long-range jumper.
He's done loads of damage from long range today, guys, and there's another big one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range.
Now here is Sykes. And Enksler with the foul.
And
That is her first foul of the game.
first personal foul. Second team foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trips to the line to shoot two.
Personal foul.
Don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
Now here's Carlton.
Inside. It's picked off. And here we go. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Just 5 on the clock. It's Brittany Sykes on the wing. And she's good on the 3 balls.
Well, beyond the arc, Sykes can be pretty choosy, but she finds an angle she likes and drills it.
And the call will be against McBuckets. That is her first foul of the game.
Team foul.
On defense, Toronto.
They held a 12-point lead earlier. Carlton, she's guarded by Sykes. Pass to Gustafson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Carlton.
And again, Portland from deep.
Awesome back and forth action. The crowd going crazy. One moment for a 3 on one side of the floor, then boom! They come right back to bury a triple and get those points back.
This is pure intensity, guys. A perimeter bomb fest right now.
Rice, Duchess defending. And she converts the layup.
The plan worked perfectly that possession. Get it inside, get the high percentage shot.
Pass to Carlton. The putback. The 3. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
And they are just killing them with the 3-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the 3 and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Pass to McBuckets. Offensive rebound. Misses the baby hook.
Portland with the ball.
Now Carlton jacks up a 3. Nails it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of 3s falling to them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle. You know, they had to foul to stop that clock. That's really the enemy in this situation.
Yeah, and who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range.
Maybe knock down a 3 or 2, who knows?
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt here.
Here's Carlton. Oh, had a chance there. Send it to OT, but they came up empty-handed. And so it's the Toronto Tempo who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
These are those games that are so great to win and so hard to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, just wondering what would happen next.
And that's a wrap, everyone.
Here with Tim Slow. And Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
And now, here are your starting lineups as we get ready for the tip-off just moments away.
This is my kind of basketball, fellas. Both of these teams make their mark on the defensive end of the floor.
The game is played at both ends, and great scoring will only get you so far. These teams have a firm understanding of that.
And for teams that are committed to winning, it's understood that locking in on defense will be part of what separates them.
It's Burton.
From outside the arc.
And Carlton pulls it down.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Good on the triple.
Of all the players you want to leave open out on the perimeter, she is the last person on the list.
And the shot goes down.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
Pass to Carlton. To the inside. Thornton's shot is good.
Well, running, something Thornton loves to do, stays in control even when she's going at full speed.
And, you know, playing for France in the 2024 Paris Games, that was a special moment for Gabby Williams.
Winning a silver, came so close to knocking off the heavily favored Americans in the final. Williams was voted best defender of that 2024 tournament.
Burton. The second chance effort. Misses the layup. She had her with that pump fake, but couldn't make her pay. To the paint. They get a hand on it. Here's Williams.
Offensive rebound.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Carlton. No good with the triple.
Now Rupert.
It's Gabby Williams on the wing. It's rebounded by Angsler.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
They get the rebound. Here's Carlton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Book it off the beautiful crossover.
Well, she gives up a little bit of size, but she makes up for it with her quickness. And it's just so tough to keep her away from the basket.
Three-pointer.
Rebound by Rupert. One thing I love about this Golden State organization, their home, the Chase Center.
Oh, it is a gorgeous arena. One of the best in the NBA and WNBA. The Valkyries drawing so many fans here, and I think it's just a statement from the franchise. We want to be big time.
Portland with the lead.
Now here's Angsler. Here's Carlton. Drops in the tray.
Nice kick out after the D. It collapsed on her.
Here's the Valkyries with the ball.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Burton can't hit. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. From 20 feet out. And there it is.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Baked in off the glass.
Portland with the ball.
A 4-point game. Here's Carlton.
Valkyries with the rebound.
Stolen. From the wing. Nice touch on the bank shot.
You are not going to hit that shot too often.
6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Gabby Williams on the wing. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Second team foul.
That one's off.
Gabby Williams. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And it's Kayla Thornton with the foul. That is her first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Portland with the ball.
Leading by 5. Pass to Carlton. And there's Portland with another bucket.